What's up, y'all? JustZay here, back now to pick up. And today we got a super duper special unboxing. We got something coming straight from the outlets. These are, of course, none other than a pair of the Nike Shox Ride 2. Now these things right here were retailing at $190, and they dropped all the way down to $69, which means that is worthy of me giving them a try. Now I think that pricing is a little bit of a bluff because on my receipt it said they were $103, and then they took $35 off and they put it right around what, $75 roughly. But nonetheless, this is a shoe I think you guys will want to check out. All right, so as I was saying, I think it is a bluff simply because the receipt says these were $109 before retail, and then I got these for $75 roughly before taxes. But nonetheless, anything below retail is a win. And I think I love these simply because they remind me of a shoe I wanted but didn't get or couldn't have gotten at that time, which is the Jordan 13s. I always wanted to get those in this particular colorway, but it's all good, man. So what you got right here is a shoe that looks like another shoe, and if you know ball, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'll tell you about that in just a moment, but let's focus on the beauty of this shoe right here. I love the way they have the hint of the green right here in the bubble. I am a neon fan. I love that. So as I was saying, this shoe is a shoe of more than one shoes. This right here has the upper of the Annihilators, which we have right here, which is one of my favorite shoes. This grew on me. Now, this is the upper of this shoe, and then the bottom part is majority of the Shox R4. And you would know that if you were out back in 04 when these first came out. Now, this right here, it says it's plush, it says it's comfortable. I can't stamp it for plush, but what I can say, it is a shoe that is very, very, very supportive in the heel. Now, how does this weigh out in comparison to the other shoes? So this right here, both of these are size 10.5. You're looking at 440 grams. Now, if you have the Annihilators, you're looking at 333 grams. So this is a heavier shoe. Now it does have more tech, which of course is going to be the Shox right here, as well as the air bubble right here. Now, me personally, I love when you have the best of both worlds. You have two techs. Now, even though you have two pieces of tech like this, it does not make it plush to me. It doesn't. Now, maybe back in 2004, this would have been the shoe for that. But I'm about 3 weeks in on wearing these and it's just not there yet. However, that does not take away from this shoe. It is visually amazing. You have the swoosh right here. You have the swoosh right here. You have the Shox right here. And then you have the swoosh branding right here. Hints of reflectability throughout the shoe. And you have a great amount of traction on this. Look at that right there. So overall, man, I think this is a shoe that you're going to want to get if you can catch these on sale. But just at the 190 or above, I don't know, man. You just have to be a true fan for that. While these shoes may not be plush, they are well built. And can you slip these things on with no hands? Yes, yes. So like I say, great structure because these are a little bit stiff. Now, as far as when you put your foot in, how these feel, I mean, I'm on week 3. Like I said, I'm starting to feel it just a little bit, but I really have to push on these things. Now, as far as the height boost, what are we going to get? You're looking at, say 2 inches conservatively, slightly more, but we'll be safe and play it safe and say 2 inches. And can you slip these things off with no hands? Yeah, no problem. All right, so let's take a look at the inside. So the soles on these things are nothing too crazy, just a regular old, pretty firm Nike Shox. And on the inside, you don't really feel any cushioning or padding on these, but it's okay. I mean, like I said, this, it looks like a runner, but it's not. It's just a modern version of just a lifestyle shoe. So I wouldn't run in these, but I would go half a size up because it still fits how a running shoe would, which is a little bit narrow. Now you're looking at, from the front of the shoe to the back, almost 11.5 inches. Definitely, yeah, I would say, yeah, right at 11.5. And then at its most narrowest point, we're looking at right about 3.5 inches. So that's a good reference if you guys are gonna get a 10.5, how it's gonna feel. But if you can get these on sale, definitely try these on, man. All right, which one you like better? Pick one. The black one? You don't like the gray one? The gray one's on sale. I don't know. All right, so you like the black one over the gray one? You do? All right, that's what it is. Let's try these on. All right, open them up. I need one for my left foot. Can you get one for my left foot?
There's one behind this one.
Yeah, open it up. Give it to Daddy.
It's great.
It is. That's right. All right, give it to Daddy. Let me put it on my left foot.